Hey folks, welcome to my kitchen. Hey, I just went to Costco and I figured before I put all this stuff away and start packaging it up, I might as well record this video and show you what I usually do when I go on shopping trips. Now keep this in mind, this does not have any real meat in it. I go to a meat market and get my meat separately. So this is just a typical Costco run of food staples that I get. So everything that you see here are things that are going to be great for the clean eating meal plan. Now specific to the recipes, you're going to have to look and add those specific items to your shopping list. But just overall staples to have on hand, because there is no reason for you to go without or you not to have something on hand. With these essential items, you should be able to have a snack, have something prepared, and never be without food. Because the key to your whole transformation is going to be fueling your body with the right foods, right? Every 2 to 3 hours, 5 meals a day. And what you'll see in every single meal is a protein. I want you to have a protein. That is the key to weight loss. It's going to help metabolize, boost your metabolism up, and that is going to be the key and the driving force for you to lose weight. And I think we're all in here to lose fat and to trim, tone, and define. So by getting these essential proteins in, that's the way to go. So I'm going to go over each one of these a little bit more carefully and explain to you exactly what it is. When I go to Costco, this is what I get, all right? All right, so I just have a couple of things that I would always have on hand for snacks. And again, if you prep in advance, you will have no reason to go without. One staple item that I get at Costco, and this is more for my husband, he eats them like candy bars, but these are protein bars. Again, it's a Costco brand, it's Kirkland brand, and I will tell you why I choose them. First of all, remember, if we're going for snack items, I'm looking for 20 grams of protein at every meal, and a snack is a meal, right? Even it might not be a huge meal, but it is a meal. So we're looking for 20 grams of protein. So on the Costco Kirkland brand, there's 21 grams of protein in, there's 2 different flavors in this box. Carbohydrates, 23, 22, which is fine. Anything higher than that, I would say no. So about 25, so that would be about a serving and a half of a carbohydrate. You're getting the 21 grams of protein, so you're going to get your serving of protein in this bar. 7 grams of fat, so that's not bad. It's kind of low. And then when you look at the carbohydrates, what I'd like people to hone in on and look at is, out of those carbohydrates, how much of that is sugar? And I just dare you to go into your cupboard and get those Cliff Bars and turn it over and see how much sugar is in there. So for these bars, I say anything that's like around 6 or 7 grams or less, go ahead and take it, right? It'll be a win. But for this, the carbohydrates, 23, 15 grams of fiber. So the remainder of that, we have 5 grams, 6 grams of sugar. So that's going to be the remaining. So we have about 6-7 grams of sugar in here, 15 grams of fiber, 23 grams of carbohydrates, easy for me to say, and this is a great snack bar. So let me tell you this. With this and the 6 grams of sugar, remember that we want you to have a serving of your daily serving of sugar should be 25 grams or less. So my husband, who eats these like candy bars, he's getting a lot of sugar just in these healthy protein bars. They're great for snacks, they're great for emergencies, so I don't want to say no to them, right? These are options, these are good, real food's better. Next on the list, again, this is not necessarily a real food, but it's great to have. This is beef jerky. The main thing that's cautious about this is sodium, and I get that. But for one package, not the big package, these are individual packets in here. For one package, 90 calories, 10 grams of carbohydrates for 13 grams of protein. So, this is something that would be good to have. It's 13 grams for a snack. Grab that, run out the door, maybe with an apple, whatever you're pairing it with. Again, the sodium content is a little on the steep side, but when you're in a pinch, this is a good option to have, right? So we have protein bars, you have beef jerky. Next, nuts and nuts. So these are healthy fats, right? So we have the protein, that's great. Now you have some healthy fats. Is there protein in each one? Absolutely. So, you know, maybe a serving of 1/4 cup of almonds or walnuts along with the jerky would be a nice little snack, right? That will get you your 20 grams of protein in and get your healthy fat. I buy walnuts because for me, my body's high in inflammation. I need to focus and increase my omega-3s. Almonds are my nut of choice, but they're high in omega-6s. And as a society, and just me in general too, we overeat on healthy omega-6s. So when they came out with studies and said, hey, we need to eat healthy fats, everybody starts getting and running to omega-6s, safflower oil, sunflower oil, almonds. And what has happened is we flipped it upside down. So now we're giving an abundance of omega-6s versus omega-3s. And omega-6s can be high inflammation. So if you're looking for trimming, toning, and defining, you want to choose your nuts wisely. So I get 2 bags, one for have on hand for my husband, and walnuts for me. Next, more health. This is a healthy fat. I'm not asking you to eat the coconut oil, but this is great, great for cooking, right? So, and I just get it at Costco because it's big and it's more economical than the little jars that you're going to get at the grocery store. Next, we're going on to healthy fats. I buy hummus and I get them in the little individual containers. So this is a fat, okay? And I can't read. It's 170 calories. Total carbs 11. Fat I can't read on here. 11 grams, 13 grams of fat. And so we are deeming this. There's garbanzo, made out of garbanzo beans and made with oil, right? Tahini oil. So this is considered a fat. This is a healthy fat. It's absolutely fine to eat. And again, in a pinch, this is great. So you can grab your, you know, your packs of almonds, 1/4 cup. I actually bag them. Call me crazy, but I bag them so that my hand doesn't mysteriously grab a handful at a time, because every little bite matters. So you have your healthy fats here, but then you also have your healthy snack hummus cups. What would you eat this with? Celery, carrot sticks, right? Whatever you choose, any type of nice vegetable. So that is another healthy snack, and it's a fat. Another have on hand, almond butter. This is great for shakes. It's great to put a little bit on an apple, looking at about a tablespoon for a serving. I add this to a lot of my shakes. It's just to get that healthy fat in. That gives you your sense of fullness. Like first thing in the morning when I'm making my shakes, I'll add a tablespoon of almond or nut butter in there. Healthy fat. And again, I just get this at Costco because it's more economical. All right. Alrighty, so I don't do a lot of produce shopping at Costco, but when I'm there, I'm going to get what they have. And there are, again, this is going to be like the cheap things, right? Because in this way, I don't have to bag it, I don't have to clean it. I already purchased it like this. Well, some of it I have to prep, but for example, broccoli, right? I don't have to cut it off the stem and everything. These are broccoli florets. So this would be great. Throw it into an oven bake, right? With a piece of chicken and you're good to go. The other thing is cauliflower. Usually I take the head of cauliflower and I do just what I did here. So this is a great cheat, right? It's going to be a time saver. And if you're short on time, that's what you're looking for. The next thing, Brussels sprouts. Now these, I have to say, I will take these out and clean them and cut them up so that they're ready to go. What you want to do is have everything ready to go. Because if you work late, you had a bad day, your kids are going crazy, whatever, your husband's driving you nuts, your wife's driving you nuts, whatever that reason is, that you get distracted, that, you know, life happens, and you open the refrigerator and you see this, and you know you have to clean it and cut it up. Are you going to do it? Probably not. right? You're gonna look for something quick and easy or call for pizza. So just save yourself the headache, just do it, right? And about peppers, use them for everything, right? Any type of cooking. I will tell you, because I have 6 of them, I will take 3 of them and cut them up in strips and put them in containers so they're ready to go. I won't do all of them because they will go bad when they're cut up, so you have to use them pretty quick. So I will wash all of them and get them ready to go, but I'll probably only cut up a couple of them at a time, keep them ready to go, so like tomorrow morning when I wake up and I want eggs, I can just grab my egg whites, right, and have my chopped peppers, throw it in a pan, and I'm good to go. Everything I got was asparagus. Nice to have. I will clean these, cut off the ends, wrap it up, get ready to go, throw them in a sheet pan. This is something that you can even do in advance, right? Throw it all on a sheet pan, a little bit of oil, salt, and pepper, bake it up in the oven, like on 400 for like 5 or 10 minutes. And this is something that you can even always have in the refrigerator along to have with, I don't know, your tuna or your chicken salad or the chicken breast, what have you, right? So those are your veggies. And again, there's many other veggies out there, but this is what I got because I was at Costco. We're going to move to just some other pantry staples. Not Quick Oats, Quaker Oats. They also have Quick Oats there too. I just get these because I bake with this. I make overnight oatmeal cups. You'll see that recipe. So this is a great staple to have. Energy balls, you'll see that recipe. These are all things that you can eat on the clean eating diet, right? So have them on hand, have them in your pantry. You'll never go without. And then the other thing is the Kodiak Power Cakes. I will have this with egg whites mixed in the batter to up the protein intake, right? And put a little bit of vanilla in it, vanilla flavoring, and make some pancakes for myself. So a serving of pancakes, and it's a half cup using dry mix, half cup milk. A serving is 14 grams. So when I add some egg whites into here, it really upped the ante. So like a half a cup of powder, a half a cup of egg whites. I'm getting my 20 grams of protein in. I can have my pancakes, probably use sugar-free syrup on top, or just some sliced fruit, berries. Okay, and the last thing that I got on my Costco trip was Honey Crisp apples. They're just my favorite. I get Honey Crisp. I get them when we're at the grocery store. Typically, my fruits and my veggies I get at a regular grocery store. However, I was going to Costco for these staple items, so I'm prepared, so that I'm ready to go when everything kicks off, right? Because there's no excuses, right? So I just said, yeah, throw Honey Crisp apples in the cart. I will wash all of these, have them in the refrigerator, so there's absolutely no reason that I can't grab a piece of fruit, right? So that's the fruit. They have berries and everything there. I tend not to get them at Costco because they are so, there's so many of them. And if it's me and just my husband, we probably wouldn't eat them fast enough. So an apple is a great thing to have. Now the last thing I'm going to talk about, what you should have on hand, what you should have ready to go, are some of the staple products. So if you are doing the clean eating, which is basically what I'm showing you here, foods for the clean eating, if by any chance you don't like meal prepping, you don't like this, the thought of this is ready to gag you and you're overwhelmed, well, an option can be meal replacement shakes. So they have vanilla, they have chocolate, and then they have vegan. Personally, I use vegan. It's the best. If I want to make it chocolate, I add cocoa powder to it. We have so many great recipes to spice these up. This is on the clean eating plan. This is when you don't have time to make a meal, okay? It's when you don't have time because there's no excuses for you missing a meal. We have options. The other two things that you need, absolutely need when you're doing clean eating is you're going to have Slim. And we are suggesting that you take it twice a day. You can take it at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. That's going to help with your appetite and your appetite cravings. It has prebiotics. It's going to help with your gut health. And it has some branched chain amino acids that's going to help curb those cravings and really help facilitate fat loss. The other thing that you're going to get is a bottle of lean, or in my instance, I actually have lean in my pill packs. So I have my lean already in my pack, so I don't have to deal with the bottle. So it's going to be lean and slim twice a day, okay? Which brings me to pill packs. For those of you that are on customized nutrition, you take them just like you always have been. Your pack in the morning, before breakfast, just before you eat, and your pack at dinner or at bedtime. I choose to have mine at bedtime, but that choice is yours, right? And just to show you guys, for those that don't know, this is customized nutrition. So it has my name on it, and it has all my vitamins specifically designed and customized for me based on what I have going on. So I have an AM pack, and then I have a PM pack, and they're separated between AM and PM because there are studies that show what vitamins are actually absorbed better at certain times a day. So this is customized nutrition. So if you're on that, you stay on that, right? So that's your core nutrition. It's going to fill the nutritional gaps. You're going to stay on slim. Take that twice a day along with your lean at 10 and 2. All right? You have the meal replacement shakes or shakes as needed for the clean eating plan, right? And then the other things, if you happen to have them or you try them, hydrate. If you're one that plays sports all the time, if you're sweaty, if you can't stand drinking water, hydrate is a nice thing to have on hand. It will flavor the water. No artificial flavors, colorings, or sweeteners in it. It is like the Gatorade, but not, right? So there's no added sugars in here. So this is something great to have when you're just so sick of drinking water. The other thing that's a staple in mine is called energy. I no longer drink coffee. I drink energy, so I start my engine every morning with energy. So it does have caffeine in it, and it's time release, so that helps sustain me. So it's time release. It's going to last me 3 to 5 hours, so I ain't pooping out. So this is some of the core products that you would want to have to fill the nutritional gaps. And again, this core nutrition, it's optional. If you have it, stay on it. If you want to try it, you go out and take your free assessment. But you definitely want slim and lean along with all of this food, and be prepared and ready to go, because there's no excuses. Have a great day.